Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Mike Vaughn and welcome to the Video Attic. If you're new here, welcome. So let me tell you a little bit about this show. What I do is I talk about the latest home video releases. Some of them are mainstream, but some of them are obscure. Because, listen, I get it. It's a lot to keep track of. It's almost kind of overwhelming. But listen, I got you covered and I'm really excited because look at this stack. This is a stacked stack, and I'm really excited to talk about these, and hopefully you might discover something really cool. I'm also, I'm enjoying a beverage. I'm a basic bitch, so Angry Orchard, it is. I'm so ready for fall, y'all. Like, that's my favorite time of year. I hate the summer. Big guys, we don't thrive in the heat, so to that, cheers. So I want to get started with something very mainstream, and that is the Rocky 4K The Ultimate Knockout Collection. Now, they did have a previous 4K collection, so that has everything that set included, but this also has Rocky Balboa, the sequel, kind of soft reboot, I guess, maybe requel. And that particular movie has the theatrical and the director's cut. Yeah, so let me just show you the packaging really quick. Also, for anybody new here, I try to keep these kind of short and sweet. I know y'all have a lot to do. I appreciate you spending the time with me. Next, we have When Worlds Collide. And my Rocky Horror fans, you'll know this just from the title. Pretty groundbreaking science fiction for the time. I enjoyed it. I actually saw this for the first time last October. I don't know. I was a little higher cold with it, to be honest, but I could certainly see why it was so groundbreaking. I mean, it definitely takes the sci-fi genre, but in a more grounded, serious kind of way. So my next one is Furiosa, and listen, I don't get why this didn't do really well at the box office. I mean, I guess Mad Max as a franchise has always been this weird kind of outlier, but I really enjoyed this movie. Anya Taylor-Joy is awesome. Chris Hemsworth is crazy in the best possible way. Like, he gets the assignment. I really hope that this gets the same level of love and respect as some of the other Mad Max, like Fury Road, which I can definitely see. It's not as good as Fury Road, but I don't know. I don't know what y'all are talking about. I think this is really fun. This is the Blu-ray. There is a 4K copy as well. I don't have a lot of indie movies this week. I have mostly studio stuff, but listen, we don't discriminate. We like the mainstream. We like the obscure stuff. So next title I have is a gorgeous, just absolutely stunning 4K of The Lady from Shanghai. And hopefully I have some like classic movie fans in the audience because this is so really fantastic. And I think the drama behind the scenes is maybe slightly more interesting than the movie itself, even though this is definitely a classic. This ports over a commentary track from Peter Bogdanovich, who we sadly lost not too long ago. It has a commentary track from him as well as a interview. Really great stuff. So, yes, this has a digital code in it. If you order one, you will have one. This is another movie that really didn't do very well at the box office, though I think it's a great movie, and I don't understand. I don't know what's going on these days, but it's The Fall Guy. It's the back. And really nothing special going on inside. You have like the gatefold things. All right. So Oh my god, I'm sorry, y'all. It is like 100 degrees in here. And I don't put my fan on because I don't want to like have that noise be super distracting. So I'm just gonna be sweaty, but that's all right. So next title is The Bike Riders, and I'll be honest with y'all, I haven't had a chance to kind of sit down and watch this yet. I know the trailers didn't really grip me, but I am very curious. I do like Austin Butler. I like Tom Hardy. Um, Austin Butler, I guess, finally, oh my god, shredded. Yeah, finally shedded that Elvis accent. So, all right. I guess this is kind of like my first and only sort of more obscure title, and that's called A Bittersweet Life. And this comes from Second Sight. Now, this is a obviously a 4K release. 4K releases are, at least for now, region free. So if you can find somewhere to import this, you should be able to play it in any 4K player. I heard that they're trying to do away with that. This is a really nice release. There are a pretty nice array of features. Second Sight is always really amazing when it comes to presentation, but also extras. Okay, so I literally just got this in as I stopped recording, and I'm still going to insert this randomly in this video. I'm sorry, it's awkward. The lighting's a little bit different because the sun's going down, but I think it's worth it because You're Next is awesome. This is another Second Sight release, 4K, and a slew of really great features. Nothing inside, but there is a deluxe version. I don't know if it's still in print. This is definitely the more not bells and whistles release. If you just want the movie, and again, awesome amount of features, much better than the previous release. Second Sight's got you covered between this and A Bittersweet Life. Like, I am really excited that I'm able to review them. Really awesome. This is for sure getting played tonight. I'm a huge fan of this movie. Yeah, I'm sorry this is awkward. I'm awkward, so it's on brand. But yeah, You're Next, Second Sight, again, 4K is region free. All right, so now I have a slew, a few Warner Archive titles. I will probably have a bit more later on. So we're going to go through these fairly quickly. Northwest Passage is the first film. It's a Spencer Tracy film. I really love Spencer Tracy, so anything with him in it is great, even if it's like maybe not in a genre that I totally love. Elvis title. So, like, I'm gonna just be real with y'all. Elvis as a singer, fine. As a movie star, I get it. He's just not that big of a draw for me. I'm sorry, but if you do like your Elvis movies, more power to you. Warner Archive has a bunch of titles with him in it. And this is Harem Scarum. And as you can see, there's probably nothing at all cringy in this. Alright, and then finally, as far as my Warner Archives titles go, it is Marie, A True Story with Sissy Spacek. Another pretty great, and I think sort of underappreciated drama. Like, I was really excited when I heard they were putting this out on Blu-ray. Here is the back. And yeah, I would kind of love to know if anyone's like seen this or heard of it. I think it's so cool that Warner Archives puts out a nice variety of stuff. I made a pack that I was going to watch and talk about every Warner Archive title that came out, even if it wasn't something that I necessarily would have chosen myself. It's nice to push yourself as a film buff, because I think that's, I think that's awesome. Don't limit yourself to, one particular genre, or like put yourself in a box. Like, listen, I love horror. You can see behind me, like, I have a lot of horror stuff. I mean, but I don't know. I like other genres. I definitely like to explore stuff that, again, maybe doesn't initially speak to me, but if you are adventurous, I think try some different stuff out. So that's my TED Talk. So thank you for coming. So my final title is Warehouse 13. And y'all, this is a really interesting show. I haven't finished it. There's a lot here. I just started watching it this week, and I'm like hooked. So I'm cycling between this and From, the MGM Plus show, which, oh my gosh, is so good. But it's really excited for the third season. Have this complete series on Blu-ray. And I like that we do get these individual cases. Now, I prefer these. I know it's a little bit more economic when, like, Warner Brothers will say do just a multi-pack without these individual cases. And listen, if you like that, that's great. I mean, they do have their pros for sure. But yeah, if you got the shelf space, like, this is good. This ports over, I believe, everything from the individual seasons that have already been out. And yeah, it's fun. It's one that I've heard of, but yeah, just never really sat down and watched. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it now. This was a great excuse to start watching this. And so that is my show. Again, I try to keep this kind of short. So I know y'all have a lot to do, and I really appreciate your time and, hanging out with me while I talk about some really awesome releases. Just another note is I'm going to start trying to do this more regularly, like maybe bi-weekly. And probably that will be try to be always on Wednesdays. So with that being said, please subscribe, and that way you won't miss any of this. And I do try to upload at least 2 new videos a week, and I already have like 80 some videos to keep you busy, which you can check out right here, or they'll be here or somewhere. And thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you in the next video.